Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We are playing some more Silent Hill 4 on the PlayStation 2. Last time we, what did we do last time? We returned from the apartment world. Eileen's luck unfortunately did change before the party, but not for the better. But we returned to our apartment and now we've got to go and try and save her, if she survived. Do we think she did? I haven't mentioned this, but you can control this loading symbol here. You can move it around, scale it. You can't rotate it, sadly. Anything on the radio? No. Now, one thing that I did want to do was play this cassette tape. I've been meaning to play it since the last video, Jesus.
How do you like that, you sick little freak? You had it coming to you. These clothes are disgusting. Get them out of my sight.
I know. It'll be perfect to wrap his body in.
Hold it.
You!
Hold it. I think
You
I'll keep
snooping
that
around
one
again?
myself.
Get your ass out of here before you
Hold
really
it.
piss me off.
Hold it. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself. Hold it. I think I'll keep that one for myself.
Well, that's the worst impression of somebody being drunk that I've probably ever heard. Anyway, let's dump that. We've now heard it. Nice to see cassette tapes, I gotta say. We don't need the apartment keys. We don't need Richard's revolver. And I don't think we need that. But what we do need for this next section is all of our placards again. And you'll see why. Let's look at the hole, and what the funk? The hole is blocked. Need some, was it Imodium? Is that the stool softener? I can't remember. A Senecop. That's a wall. What's this? I think I looked at that last time. So where do we go? I know where we go. We go in here. It's some kind of stain. Come to think of it, it also looks like an evil demon. Now I don't know if I'm seeing an evil demon. I'm looking at this. What I'm going to do, if I remember, is I am going to draw over this and show you what I think that I see. Let me know if you see the same thing. I could be wrong. But let's have a look at our items. Succubus Talisman, card with some kind of frightening demon on it. It could be an evil demon. Demon plus demon. You used the Succubus Talisman. Whoa. What the hell? After he did the ritual of the Holy Assumption, other worlds began to force their way into his universe, and it began to swell horribly. But his universe is different than ours. It has limits, and in the limits of that universe he rules as a king. And in the deepest part of his kingdom is his mother. Cool, right, so looks like we need to put down some placards. That's good, isn't it? Looks like that one goes there. Yeah, that one goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Oh, hi, hole. How's it going? The hole. Where will it lead to this time? Eileen. I wonder if she's okay. She wasn't looking too hot last time, Henry. Watch out, Henry, it's circumcision time. I never noticed how much he looks like he's thrusting here. What could that symbolize? Oh hey, I'll be with you in just a second. I'm just wrapping up here. I wonder if Henry was supposed to be screaming there, because his mouth sure was open. Okay, time to twat some hummers. The lock is broken. Can't open the door. Right. Right, come on! Fuck off. Now I can't actually remember whether I have to kill these hummers. Well, you technically don't really have to kill anything other than the last boss. Well, there's 2 bosses in the game. But I don't know if this is making my life easier or not. What's this? You know, this was one of the first games that I remember seeing that had this kind of bloom effect. And it blew my mind at the time. And then obviously the next generation it was just bloom and brown all the way. What's a woman's handbag doing here? It must be Eileen's. Henry, man. It must be Eileen's. It must be Cynthia's makeup. Is it just you see a woman and then you see a woman's accessory and you assume that it must be that woman? Hey. Now say what you want about that sound effect, but I will die on the hill that it's goofy as shit. The operating table, there's a blood-stained cover on top of something. I don't even want to imagine what's under that cover. It's a bloody operating table. That guy, what in God's name was he doing here? Whatever he was doing, I don't think it was in God's name, Henry. There's a strange human-shaped object. Alright, so there's not much else in here, but at least we had fun. The lock is broken. I can't open the door. Okay, what have we got in here? Nutrition drink? Hell yeah. Anything else in here, Henry? It's a bed with wheels. They must move patients with this. I wonder if Eileen is in this room. No, she isn't. That's how you check, Henry. That's all you need to do. Or is she under this? The light is broken and lying on top of the operating table. Yeah, I think we can safely say that Eileen isn't in this room. Seems like this game has quite a few translation errors, and I feel like a lot of the mysteries in this game might be wrapped up if there was a new translation. Shout out to Roomin' in Love for this technique here. Don't need to bother killing those things. Get in there, get the ampule. It's an elevator, but the door or button is broken and it's not responding. Okay. Let's check this room out. There's not even much flavor text in here. What's that? It's a paper cutting knife. I think this weapon is useless as shit. Anything in there? No. So there are 2 entrances into this room. Ooh, hello. Hello. We'll check that in a second. What's this? It's a nurse's memo. I lost Eileen Galvin's hospital room key. She was a patient brought in with severe injuries. I wonder if I left it on top of the other hospital rooms. No. What the fuck? I can't read. I wonder if I left it in one of the other hospital rooms. I really hope not. Where did I get top from? Whatever. Maybe I need to go back to school. Now, some people believe that there is a budding romance between Henry and Eileen. It's something that I don't subscribe to. I just feel like Henry has been through a lot. So far, he's seen 4 people die, potentially 5, and he's been helpless. And he thought that he had a chance to save Eileen, who's kind of the one person he's had some, not really interaction with, but he's been able to at least observe her. And then obviously they get stuck in this shit situation together, which would bring, 2 people pretty close to each other. But a romance? I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Man plus woman. It must be love. Love, love. Ba-ba. Right, so I think we've checked out everything here. Did I? So I haven't, for God's sake, I haven't checked this room out. Oh, well, it's a good thing I did. It's a baby's medical chart. And? Okay. Portable medical kit, yeah, because we will be needing that pretty soon. If you've played this game before, you'll know why. Right, so what have I got, gear-wise? I've got a fair bit of gear. Right, so we will go to many people's favourite part of the game. And you know what, I kind of like this bit as well. It really feels like they just compressed an entire game's worth of Silent Hill imagery into a single section. And obviously we have the most brutal and horrific enemy of all time, the wheelchairs. There are a bunch of X-ray pictures stuck up on the board. Are these Eileen's X-rays? Well, number one, I don't think Eileen is a dog. I've heard that this is a sniffer dog here on the right and then a gum head here on the left. There are photos on the wall. Now, forgive me, I will be checking the map an obsessive amount here, but I need to keep track of the rooms that I've been in and the rooms I have not been in. Shrooms in here. Can I get this one at the end? Fucking no. Okay, it's wet from rain. We can't look up, so who knows, Henry? Okay, the worst enemy in the game. Alright, what do we got here? Oh man, that stinks like hell. What the hell is it? Looks like it looks like bologna or a ham. But this is sinister ham. Hey. Check that in a second. Let's fucking... Oh, no. Charge it. Yeah! And I only hit one. It's a man's dead body. Now, interestingly enough, many people believe, including myself, that this is Henry's beta model. In the original beta version of Silent Hill 4, Henry was wearing this kind of brown shirt, but he apparently blended in with the environments too much. So they changed it to his nice, sexy, light blue shirt. Oh, in this room, somebody left bloody glue on the floor. Kevin McAllister's been in here. We got pistol bullets. It's locked, right, so we know Eileen's room now. There is nothing in here. Oh! The hell? I didn't think they could get me. Or did it get me through the grate? Dicks! Yep, there's nothing in here. That terrible smell. What's behind this cloth? Now, Henry, I don't think you have to be an expert to imagine what's behind here. Ooh. So somebody went in here and they programmed all of the appropriate sound effects. So that gives a thud. But this gives a squelch. No. It's the same sound effect. Okay. Straight over? Yeah. Oh! I'm so scared. Again, a nice little scary thing, but taken pretty much directly from Silent Hill 3. What have we got here? Nutrition drink. It's a sterile room. Which one is the sterile room? Haha! Henry's a comedian now. So many rooms. This corridor is way longer than it looks. Dried up flowers. What does that represent? I know what that represents. It represents that everything dies, including flowers. Hello? Oh yeah, Saint Medallion. Right, we are fully geared up now, so it's time to head back. Oh! Nearly got hit there. Oop, no, this way, Henry. Still not 100% used to the way that Henry maneuvers. When you set the default mode to run. Oh, no, sorry. Ignore me. I don't want to be in there. Which is the room with the hole? So that's the doctor's lounge. It's this one here. Yeah. We want to get the whole story, you know? Remove the halo of the sun. This is the halo of the sun. The sun. Oh yeah. The halo of the sun. As well as being able to dump our stuff, we also get a nice little boost to our health. Not that we've lost an awful lot. It's also worth noting that nothing else now happens in Eileen's room, I believe. Okay, box cutter, handgun bullets, holy candle, saint medallion, nutrition drink, ampule, portable medical kit, and I'm also going to put Eileen's bag away because, no, I've never had any success with Eileen. I've had as much success with Eileen as Henry has, we'll say that. Like a very faint handprint there, you can probably barely tell. I'm not sure what the significance of that is other than, I don't know, a suggestion that maybe Henry's room isn't as safe as he thought it was. Whatever, we'll save while we're here. And back through... Oh, let's look at our shoes. These shoes Are they really mine? Jesus, Henry, they're just shoes. Who else's shoes would they be? If the shoe fits, you know? Okay. So we are now fully equipped to pick up a boatload more shit. Ooh. Oh, the horror. So, what's this one? I believe it's this one's the next one we should be going into. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, there's like a second layer of sex noises in this room. Anyway, that was that room. Make of that what you will. Aha. It's a key. Take the hospital room key. I'm like a bird. That was close. So we can now go and free Eileen, if she's still alive, but who knows? Take the nutrition drink, yep. Oh wait, hang fire, there's something I want to do. Oh no! Horrific, look at that, look how many. It's probably for calling the elevator. Fuck. See, this is a real scary enemy. It did a fair amount of damage. I think this one is the next room, yeah. You know, I had a feeling it was going to be this room. What the hell? I can see legs coming out from the bottom of the cloth. Yeah. Don't think there's anything of interest. Is there anything of interest in here? I don't think there is. No. It's a sterile room. Doesn't look too sterile. So the answer was there was nothing in there. Okay. Is this going to be the wheelchair room? No. I can see someone on the other side of the wire net, but they're not moving. Is it a dead body? You don't have much camera control in this section of the game. The game only lets you see what it wants you to see, which is, you know, fair enough. But sometimes you got to be a bit curious. Is this the wheelchair room? No. But we do have some handgun bullets. It's some kind of skin. It smells horrible. There's something stuck in it. Around the middle of the skin, there's still some meat attached on the inside. Why would you call it meat, Henry? Why not flesh? There are all sorts of medicines, but I don't know what any of them are. I feel like Henry would get on well with Freaky Frank Sunderland. Is this the wheelchair room? This long thing, what the hell is it? Some kind of umbilical cord? Yeah. Is this going to be the wheelchair room? Oh wow, how did I guess that? Take the revolver bullets, yeah. For Richard's revolver. And then obviously if you don't know this, go back in and... I think it potentially spawns another wheelchair, which we really don't want because it is the scariest enemy in the game. I don't think that was ever funny. And the more I go on about it, I don't think it gets any funnier. Here she is. Right, Eileen, let's get going.
Eileen, relax!
Relax, let me just grab you aggressively. Put you in a chokehold.
Henry? From next door. What are you doing here?
I don't know where to start. There was this strange hole in my room. I saw people getting killed. All these weird other worlds. And I saw you get attacked too.
What are you talking about? I'm supposed to believe that?
You know what? I'm just going to leave you.
But it's true. And there was a kid with you.
I remember now. I was getting ready to go to my friend's party. The boy protected me from the man with the coat. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I guess there's something wrong with me. I just feel so scared.
I mean, you did get 10 shades of shit knocked out of you.
Place. Where is it anyway?
I don't know either. But I do know that if you get killed here, then you die in the real world too. Anyway, the only way out of here is through that hole.
Okay. Okay, take me with you.
Hell yeah. Henry, you just pulled. It was a long setup, but we got there in the end. Okay. Yes! But did they get Eileen there? Fuck. So yes, the very first video in this series I said I like the first half of the game and hate the second half of the game. And that's because the entire second half of the game is an escort mission. And Cynthia was kind of our gateway to that, but Cynthia is very forgiving, Eileen is not. Shit. Come on. Hit it again, Henry. Fuck you. I do think you have to step on these things twice in order to fully kill them. Right, so I believe it was this room. So basically, Eileen will not follow you into a room if she's not close by. That's not ideal. And that's it though, we've saved Eileen. Bring her back to the room, and at least we can rebuild civilization from here. Eileen, she's gone. Better luck next time, Henry. And this is also the point. I want you to have a look at my health here. Have you noticed anything? Yeah. It's no longer refilling. Okay, so we've got nothing new for Henry to say. The air in this room feels heavy. The ceiling fan has fallen down. This room, it's so oppressive. So yeah, our room is no longer as nice as it used to be, and it no longer heals us. It's a red envelope. There's a letter and a small key inside. You've seen that world as well, that horrible nightmare. But if you get sucked into it, it's not just a nightmare. Don't get lost in there. If you get pulled in, you'll be killed. But there's still hope. Maybe this small key will guide you. If you've seen the door with the placard set in it, look on the other side of the door. Then keep going down to the deepest part of him and look for the ultimate truth. July 20, Joseph. Nice. And nothing going on outside. Still a faint handprint there that represents Eileen, I guess, but she's holding on. Alright, so now is the time. Ugh. We are gonna save. Ooh. Oh shit, I missed these. Looks like a scrap from a diary. Walter Sullivan did kill himself. He died in his prison cell from blood loss after he stabbed himself in the neck with a spoon. His body was buried in a cemetery just outside his hometown of Silent Hill, in an unmarked grave. After that, his name became famous all over the world, and it looked like his string of mass murders was finished at 10 out of 21. But 3 years later, they found a corpse that had 12 out of 21 carved into it. The corpse was from 6 months earlier. In other words, the person was killed 2.5 years after Sullivan committed suicide. The MO was exactly the same as Sullivan's, except for one thing. All 10 of Sullivan's victims were found with their hearts cut out and their chest wounds sewn together expertly with thread. On the other hand, the 12 of 21 victims still had their heart. Naturally, the police think it's a copycat and are proceeding on that basis. But they haven't made any progress and recently discovered victim number 13. This corpse also had their heart intact. The police still haven't even identified a suspect. I've got a working hypothesis. Very few people knew the details of the original crimes and would be able to copy Sullivan's MO so precisely. First, I'll head to Silent Hill, to the graveyard near that beautiful little lake. Maybe I'll find the answer there. June 11. How long has it been since I left this room? I can't tell if it's been days or hours, but during that time they've found the body 14 of 21. I've been having hallucinations lately. I think I'm losing my mind. No date written. The weather that day was very strange. Even though I avoided the earlier storm, there was still a thick fog clinging to everything. Fortunately, that allowed me to avoid being seen and get right to work. The police are still stubbornly acting as if it's just a copycat case, so I figured things probably hadn't been touched here. But I was wrong. I should have come sooner. The cemetery was in such bad condition that it was almost sad. The storm must have raised the sea level. Anyway, that's how it was when I found Walter Sullivan's grave. This diary is pretty damaged around this point and I can't read anymore. I'm still in shock. There was no body in the grave. And on top of that, written on the coffin were the numbers 11 of 21. June 14. Cool. Anything going on outside? Nope, not a whole lot. Well, I think at this point we can take some... Well, we'll leave it at this because I think we'll be able to come back here pretty shortly. Whoop, that's not the whole place anymore. We're in the new whole era. It's like Henry just fell on his arse.
Henry.
Hell yeah, Henry.
The whole time?
Yeah? And I didn't see any hole either. You just disappeared all of a sudden. I can't stay here by myself. I'll be cursed. You know it. What am I gonna do?
I might know a way to save you. Do you know about someone named Joseph?
Henry just sounds full of confidence.
Yeah. He was the guy who lived in your apartment before you. I think he was a journalist or something. He disappeared about 6 months before you moved in. But toward the end, he started acting really weird.
Yeah. He was doing an investigation about a religious cult and a man named Walter Sullivan. I got this letter from him. He told me to go down into the deepest part of him, and to look for the ultimate truth. Let's do that. There must be something down there.
Oh, Henry spoke up for once.
Okay. I'll do it. You're the only chance I've got. I'll stick with you.
Well, Henry, you might be the fall guy, the fallback plan, but still rocking it. Okay, off we go to this section here. Use the small key. This is where the fun begins. Oh, come on. How did that fly? Oh, I did get them both. No. You hear me mashing X right now? So Eileen can get damaged. And the more she gets damaged, the more she gets possessed. Ever downward. So I am going to make a half-decent attempt to save Eileen, but if she doesn't work with me, that's on her. And here we are, one of the coolest places in the game, Ever Downward, also known as the Spiral Staircase. Come on, Eileen. There we go, look, she's got some legs on her. And I don't mean that because they're out. She's actually keeping up with us. Oh, right, okay. Shit, I don't think that's good. So what we're going to do now is we will go back to our room, hope there aren't any hauntings. And we'll save. Well, we look okay for now. I didn't think anything of it when I took the picture, but now it gives me a seriously creepy feeling. Okay, I think that's nothing new. Rattling windows? No. I think we're okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will save it here. And we'll call this episode done. So, join me next time when we have another adventure down the spiral staircase and get right down to the deepest parts of Walter. Until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye.